Tesla may have unleashed a serious jolt to the digital wallets of a few car buyers. Greg Migliore is here to discuss. He's the editor-in-chief of Yahoo Finance sister publication Autoblog. Greg, so some reports are surfacing that Tesla may have double charged customers here. What can you tell us about this?
Well, it's certainly a bad look. CNBC was among the first to report this. And basically what they were saying is a few customers in California specifically just found two charges on their credit card bills, on their bank statements, which, as you all know, if you get double charged for dog food or something, you deal with it. It's not that big a deal. But obviously, two charges for like a $53,000 electric vehicle is something that's a little unsettling. It sounds like, as I kind of dig into this, there was a little bit of, consternation as they tried to get it sorted out. Tesla essentially told these customers, hey, talk to your bank, which to me, that's a pretty bad look as far as customer service. You're supposed to take care of it yourself, not say, hey, go fight it out with Comerica or whoever. So it sounds like they're on the path to getting this situation remedied. We don't know right now how widespread this is, if this is more of an example of perhaps Tesla's just like online purchasing system has a few hiccups in there. But, like I said right off the top, it's certainly a bad look for Tesla.
No, you're right, Greg. It's definitely a bad look. Do you think it's so much of a bad look that Tesla sales may be hurt?
I actually don't. I think this is one of those things where they still do have a little bit of a startup mentality, despite the fact they've been around for more than a decade and a half. So I think this is just one of those things where they probably need to change online commerce vendors or something just to kind of get this sorted out a little bit. So it's smoother and it's repeatable. I mean, that's what you see for like older companies that have been around for a while. I mean, even newer companies. But for me, this just seems like another perhaps needless like toe stubbing for Tesla.
They're building up quite a list of those, aren't they, Greg? I want to ask about the company that's really been touted as one of the most formidable potential competitors to Tesla, and that's Volkswagen. And the company made some headlines because it was leaked in a memo that they were talking about branding themselves in the U.S. as Voltswagen, VOLTS, as in electric. And I don't know, everybody was kind of confused about whether this was real or not. What have we been able to find out about this thing?
Well, breaking news just in this morning, it is official. The press release that was leaked yesterday, apparently on accident, was put out official this morning, and they're renaming the company Volkswagen with a T in the United States. So I recently test drove the new ID.4. That's their electric crossover. That'll be known as the Volkswagen ID.4. So this is happening. It's officially official, if you will, in May, but the news is out there now. Right now, the reaction is kind of all over the place. I think initially we did think this was a joke. Then I kind of thought, well, maybe they'll just do this for their electric vehicles, and it will be more of like a kind of like a cheeky kind of fun thing, like, hey, it's the Volkswagen. But they're going all in on this. And right now, I really have mixed opinions on it. Just having read the first, official stuff a couple hours ago, in fact, it seems like it's a very ambitious thing to rename the company. And I think with a brand like Volkswagen, you have a lot of equity built up over decades. To me, it would have made more sense to maybe just call the EVs Volkswagens, if you will, and make it kind of a fun thing, make it more of a marketing thing. But they're going all in, so we'll see.
Greg, real quick, I saw a tweet from the Autoblog account, who also seems to be going all in here, is Lexus. You have a story right now on the homepage looking at Lexus's efforts in hybrids and EVs. How credible of a competitor is Lexus to Tesla?
Lexus is getting there. They're the luxury brand of Toyota, so they have a lot of deep resources, a lot of money. They can share some technology with some of the Toyota vehicles. The Lexus that we reported on this morning, certainly an eye-catching vehicle. And I mean, I think what they're going to do is kind of do the performance and luxury electrification strategy, which could make them a very interesting alternative to Tesla, the Model S or the Model 3.
Yeah, that photo you used, really, I'm interested in learning more. We'll leave it there, though. Autoblog Editor-in-Chief Greg Migliore, good to see you this morning.